Hi, it's Peter Drew again. It's September 2018 and we have two new features in this new update version 2.6. So before I get into the update, remember, in case you haven't seen it, we've got this extra tools menu here where you can get Ecom Spy Pro, our Ecom keyword research tool. There's a special offer there. You can buy Google accounts from here. You can buy our entire software suite at a massively discounted rate here. Our forum is here and our technical support is here. Just click on any of those links to be directed to those. Just click on any of those links there to be directed to the correct department. Okay, so let's go. I'll use this one. Boom. Okay, so there are two parts to this video. The first part is for existing members where I'll show you the new features, and if you're a new member, watch this part now and then continue on watching as I go through the rest of the software. So this is one of the advantages of having a large membership base. People contact me all the time with new suggestions for the software, how to improve it, and so we've added these two features down below, here and here. So how the software works typically is you add two Google accounts. The software creates two different sets of sites. It creates the first site using your keywords, then it collects all those links, and then it creates a helper site with links back to the first site created to give really powerful links to the first site. But then the indexer goes out, indexes the second helper site, and supplies links to that second site. So you get beautiful tiered links back to the original site created. So what we've done now is added this feature here where you can select to create the main site only or the first site only or both. And here you can use the indexer or not use the indexer. By default, it creates the sites as it always has and uses the indexer. But for example, if you want to do a really quick site, you can have the main site only and no indexer, and it creates that first site really, really fast. Speaking of the indexer, you can have the main site only and the indexer. Now, speaking of the indexer, we added 22 additional sites to the indexer. So whenever you use this indexer, you will get a massive amount of links back to that site created using the indexer. So we've got some extremely cool new features. If you have any other ideas, hit me up in the forum and I will pay attention to them closely and add them if it's possible. So now, if you're an existing member, you don't need to watch the video any further, or you might learn some tips along the way. If you're a new person, continue watching and I'll go through all the features of this software and how to set it up. Okay, so let's get on with the software tutorial. So here you create, if you want to create a brand new project from scratch, click next, but I'll continue on and use an existing one and go through it with you. This is back where we were. So here is where you put the main keyword phrase, and this is replicated here in the main site URL. So that would be sites.google.com, whatever you have here. If that name is taken, the software will add random characters onto the end. So if those three words are important, you can put another word here. And then if it's too long or characters need to be changed, they will be changed here and it won't affect your main keyword phrases here. You can leave this by default, the template area. Or if you're skilled with HTML, you can go and edit your own template, and I'll show you the location, which is here. Just go to My Documents, TrustHiJacker, Template, edit that template, and create another folder like I have here, and put the template in this folder, and then locate it here. And if you want to use the default template, just click on Clear, and that will use the default template. So we have this project option here. When you start a project, by default, just leave it like that. But the beauty is, once you've created your project, you can just restart it. And if you restart the same project, just put repeat project and it will just repeat that project for you. Leave that as default. Now, as you know, the whole idea of this software is to create Google sites that rank and leverage the power of Google in Google, HTTPS sites, fast loading sites, so they rank really well right out of the box. And then once people visit those sites inside the Google index, those sites redirect to whatever link you put in here. That can be for lead generation, for local businesses, for affiliate promotions, whatever you like. You can put the affiliate link right in here, but what I prefer, and is discussed in the forum, and there are tutorials how to do that in the forum, is to use a redirect PHP script. And the beauty of that is you can put counter code in that PHP script. Plus you can do stuff like build a custom audience for Facebook, which is extremely cool. So just go to the members section of the forum to find that tutorial for the redirection script. Now when that redirection is activated is from this calendar here. So by default we do 2 weeks, and we do 2 weeks to give Googlebot plenty of time to index both sites created. But you have the flexibility to choose, you can put it there and it will redirect as soon as you create the site. Generally I do about 3 or 4 days. Then you select how many sites you want to make, the main site and helper site, so that's 2 different Google accounts. Use the indexer or not, I leave it on. By default, this is how it all works. By default, it will be continue project, but I've already created this project, so I'll choose repeat project and click next. So this section is where you put your keyword phrases. Typically, I think a good number is 8 to 10. Some people use a lot more. Obviously, the more keywords you enter, the longer it will take for the process to run. Once they are created, each keyword phrase creates an internal page, as you can see here. So that's a keyword phrase there: Brisbane wedding videos, budget wedding videography, sovereign islands, etc., etc. Plus in the PDF, we put every discoverable link that is created on Google sites, and these are the hidden links here. So you've got the XML feed, system, feeds, sitemap list, and the hierarchy. So we put them in there to ensure that you have the best opportunity to get every page indexed as fast as possible. With this project, that's the first site created here, and if you scroll down the PDF, you will see the second site created here. If you click on this link here, list of free PDF sharing sites, you can upload this PDF to this list of sharing sites for free and get even more additional backlinks via this PDF to the sites that you've created and the links inside the sites that you put there to rank other websites. So you click next. So on the left there you can see where we're up to. We're up to number 3, article. So here you can paste your article into this window. Generally a 300-word article is about the best that we've found so far. Once you've pasted your text in here, click on Make Spin Text and that will automatically spin it for you like you see here. So each time the article is placed on the new page created, it will be a unique version, different from any previous version used. I've literally used this hundreds of times with no ill effect. Now the protected area up the top, you put in the words with a comma after it so the spin text does not spin these words, and these would be your typical semantically related terms as well as the actual keywords. You want the semantically related terms in there. So click next. Here you can see I've put hyperlinks back to a previous project created. They are placed on each page created in this project, sending really powerful links back to a previous project that I ran. You can use any links here. You can use this HTML section for anything that you like. A word of caution, when you're adding HTML in this section here, run a project with one keyword, one site. It will pop it up really fast. Go and make sure that the HTML is formatted correctly and is doing exactly what you want it to do. Once you've done that test, then you can progress on as per usual. So click next. This is where you add your Google account. You add your Gmail account there and the password and click on add account, then that pops up in there. If you've put one in incorrectly or you want to remove one, right click and go to delete. Simple as that. If you're doing a single site, it will only ask you once for this. If you're doing two sites, as I am in this project, click next and you will need to do the same. So I'll select that one and that one again. Notice I've used the same Gmail account each time. That is entirely possible, but it's best to use different Google accounts for each different site you create. Then click next. So here we are on the site options section. So here is where you select you locate your images, and in this project I've got 10 images. Every time an image is uploaded to a site, the software chooses one of them randomly from the folder that you select. To select the folder, just click on one of the images and it locates that folder for you. Just a tip, as you can see here, I've renamed them 1.jpg, 2, 3, 4, etc. I like to do that because it just makes it easier for the software to work. Sometimes images you copy here will have really long file names and they may have random characters that the software is not familiar with, and it might cause it to crash. So I always name them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. and it works perfect every time. Now here we have the Google Map location. Part of the reason these sites rank so well is because we've embedded Google Maps in them. And here you just type in the location that you would like to appear in the Google Map. If you are promoting a local business, put in their exact address and that will bring that up and put that on the site. Here we have the main URL. This is the easiest place to drop a link for a site you would like to rank. If you are promoting any site that you'd like to rank in Google, the easiest way is to drop the link straight in there, and then that will be displayed all over the Google sites created, and you'll get very powerful links from Google back to that site very, very easily. Now here is the YouTube URL section. Generally you've got two options. You can use your own videos to give embeds to your own videos, which will help them rank in and of themselves in YouTube and Google. Though what we're still experimenting with in this project, I found the top viewed videos, and I'm pretty sure the credibility established on those videos in the YouTube marketplace is transferred to the Google sites that embed them. So each of these videos have got between 1 and 3 million views, and I'm pretty sure, I can't say 100%, that some of that authority from those videos bleeds into the sites on sites.google.com to help them rank higher. The other point is, each time a page is created on the sites.google.com site, the software will randomly choose one of these videos, so the more videos you've got in here, the better. The idea is to make each page we create as unique and different from any previous page created. And that's it. You click on Start. Then that pops up the preview window. It signs into Google and then creates the sites for you. You don't need to see that now, you'll see it for yourself. And that is how you create sites that rank extremely well in Google. If you've got any questions, ask below in YouTube or on the thread on the forum. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.